Alright, two recently acquired Speed Fastener 475 tools, the short version of the tool. Both of these tools have different names on them though. This one is a Uniset Model 70 and the Boss 75K. They are the same tool and they are in pretty much the same shape, except for the barrel assemblies, which I think you can spot that. I'm going to start with this one here, the Bostage tool. I've already unthreaded the nose piece, put it in a vise, and I really didn't think it was going to come out, but it did. Let's take the barrel out of the tool first. And the nose piece has taken quite a bit of damage. Piston stuck. And this is why I wanted to start with this tool. For some reason, some of the speed tools have a nib on the piston, even though they also have an extractor. It's just a curiosity now. I don't know why they felt it necessary to put it on some of the pistons, and really don't know how often they did that. It's just a bit of a curiosity. This piston here, is flat. Okay, on with the show. This shouldn't be as difficult because I am more familiar with the speed tool than I am the star tool. That doesn't necessarily stop me from grabbing the wrong wrench. Didn't want to let go. There's no bend here at the front of the neck, so that's good. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This one, the barrel kind of hangs up. In fact, now it's doing pretty good, but it was hanging up someplace. In fact, I could not get the block out of the front of the tool, which it is just when it's sliding now. One of the good things about this tool is that spot there is big enough that I could just throw the breech block in that way, or the firing mech, whatever you want to call it. But because this one seems to have more damage, right there somebody's been hammering on it, I'm going to take this tool, this receiver, and move everything over, because that tool has basically already been serviced. Plus it has the Uniset name instead of the Boss name, and this one's had something etched into the handle. I want the Uniset name since I worked there at one time. I'm going to switch all that tool over to this receiver. And all of this will just be spare parts. Not sure which barrel I'll use yet. Probably this one. Alright, not a lot of parts there. So let's get the block in first. The tab nib on the sear faces forward. And by the way, these types of sears are only on this type of handle. The older, come on. There we go. The older handle, this tab on the sear would have gone all the way back, as it does in the high velocity tool. High velocity tool is going to be fun when I get to it. Make sure everything works. Okay. The spring is already back there in its pocket. I guess we'll do it this way. This definitely would be the better way to do it. Okay, change of plans. For some reason, it does not want to slide into this handle. One of these edges must be bent, and it was hard to take the receiver out. This one, it slides in much easier, so I'm gonna use this one. And maybe we'll correct that at a later date. No point in doing it now. So I'm going to put the firing pin on. New spring too. So somebody did go through this tool. Just wanted to make sure that it lined up properly. Probably should have just kept the handle covering it. Always take a chance of losing a screw when you do stuff like that. Let's see, losing a spring, not the screw. Okay, we're lined up. Alright, let's take a quick look at the piston, which I already have. That has a recess in it for a buckler, which is not right for the time period. There's the piston, the two pistons. And I'm going to use this nose piece because I'm pretty sure this is more proper to the time period. Yeah, it sticks a little, so it must be right. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Insert the piston. That spring could use some replacing, but it is original. It is proper. I think I might have some around here. It seems to me I do. Because at one time I had a bunch of speed parts. But we'll leave it at that. So it is together. It does sear off. It feels pretty good too, as far as tools go. So for the speed fastener tool, the 475, or what we'll call this the Boss 75K, that's it. We'll be revisiting speed very shortly. So thanks for watching, and have the best day that you deserve.